Well, hello. Good morning. Wagwan. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Let me see. Hey, Sandra K. I think it's my first time seeing you here. Hey, good morning and welcome. Hey, everybody. Hey, to those in the clouds. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the haters. It's still a beautiful morning, whether or not. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me clearly. Let me know how my audio is so I can, unplug it, unplug this thing if I need to. Okay, so it is what time of the morning is it? And I'm looking around and I'm like, where are the usual people who come on early? First of all, I swung by oh well thank you, Sandra, because I wasn't sure with this new headset I'm using. Hey, Miss Gerald, good morning. Ow. Hey to those who are just coming in. Hey to those in the clouds. Listen, I was here. I kept checking my phone. I'm like, where is everybody? Is nobody going live? I was looking to see if Rebel Sun was gonna go live. Cause he normally, drives on his way to work or whatever, and I'm like, and I'll be up in his clouds listening. He didn't go live. I'm looking, I'm saying, okay, maybe Deanna will do an early live. And I'm like, no, she didn't go live. And I'm like, is nobody going to go live? Is it that the people who I'm not subscribed to are live? Like, where is everybody? Okay. I'm bored. And I'm like, there's nothing to listen to while I get stuff done. I'm guessing everybody stayed up late last night because I caught the tail end of Newbie's live. Newbiology, you had a good live. I don't know if she's still up. She's probably counting. She's sleeping, I guess. Who else did I see there live? I was catching also a part of Pizarro's live yesterday. I see I haven't missed much here. You could go away for a whole long time and come back and nothing changes. You'll miss a few stuff, yes, but then nothing changes. You're gonna always have people arguing over the. Nah, let me not say it. You're always gonna have people hating on people for no reason at all. You're always gonna have persons trying to find an issue with you or with whoever else for no reason at all. You're gonna have there's still a sense of community. I get that. So that's still there. Um, and then you have people who just wake up every day being miserable. And of course, you still have those who get a kick out of the attention they get on here because they know they'll never, ever get that type of attention anywhere else. So I'm just saying. And yesterday I saw a part of Ken's interview. Ken, you are something else, okay? Ken is something else. Um, but for the most part, I was just, bored here and wondering, like, what's going on? Where is everybody? Is there something going on somewhere with someone that I'm not subscribed to? What am I missing? Miss Gerald, what am I missing? Did you stay up late too? I don't know. And Deanna didn't even bless us with an early morning. I'm like, where is everybody? Had too much fun last night. What? What? Where is everybody? Hold on. Jeez. Okay, and if it's your first time here on the channel, hey everybody, the name is Carrie. Um, I'm just here when I can. Okay. I'm sorry I don't have the translators in here right now for those who, maybe need some translation services, but this is the best you're gonna get. Okay, that's the best. I heard yesterday. Well, I actually saw parts of it too. Um, there's some pee bombing going on around here. Are we still doing this type of shit? Why from the little that I grasp, um this what's his name again? Ooh, I think he calls himself Row 3 or something like that. I don't remember his name. Dude with the tattoos on his face. Apparently he was upset with somebody, and the anger that he had for the person, he ended up showing his you know what on Ness's channel. Now I wasn't over by Ness when I heard that. I was over there by YouTube cameras when I heard of that, and I'm like, wow. So you are that upset that you would just do stuff without thinking, and you just don't care whether or not you're gonna mess up somebody else's channel? No, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. People don't like think before they do stuff, or maybe they don't care enough. I guess that just goes to show you can be cool with somebody right now, and in the split of a year, they'll do anything to f your channel up. Okay. Also, speaking about YouTube cameras, I was over by Princess X's channel the other day, and I was up there listening, and I'm like, I heard a recording. I heard a whole. Hold on one second. I heard a. I hope my audio is good because I have a feeling this mic ain't shit. But okay. So I was over there by Princess X's channel the other day, maybe 2 days ago, I think, and I was listening and I heard something about Beasley in some type of home. And I'm saying to myself, I have heard people say this before, but I wasn't sure if it was true. And I'm almost sure there was this guy, what's his name? The mayor of Detroit. I'm almost sure he did some expose one day and, pinpointed where he thought that Beasley lived. Miss Gerald, girl, same here. Same here, girl. I've been very busy and I've also been dealing with some real life issues too. So that is the main reason why I'm not here a lot. Sometimes you have to focus on the more important stuff. And of course, like I say all the time, I peep in from time to time. But I'm saying to myself, I'm listening to Princess X, and they kind of spoke about it, and I'm like, is this really true? So you are gonna tell me that all this time that Beasley's been cussing people out, all this time he's been hanging on panels, doing his thing and stuff. He's been in a what type of living facility? And I'm not even saying this to be like mean or anything. So you've been they even spoke about his toes, and I don't know if that's true either. And I don't know. Some way I feel some type of way. I don't know. I'm a little bit empathetic towards the situation. What type of facility is he in? Because I don't know if I could do that if I was in. I don't know if I could be here in the beef sector doing this type of shit if I was in a facility. I don't know. But he was going really hard when he just came back. And I'm pretty sure I heard him say something one day about hey Angel Ray, good to see you too. Good morning. Um his niece is the one that deals with certain stuff when it comes to his finances and stuff. And I'm like, why would his niece? I'm like, you know what? I'm putting pieces together. It's not really my business, but then it is my business. You know why? Because if it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. Okay. So I heard the recording of someone knocking on his door, a very strong knock. And I'm like, whoa. They knocked. That was a heavy knock on the door, and the person came in. It was a male that I heard, and they came in. Hold on one second. Yeah, it was a male who came in and he was talking to him about making sure his room was clean and, smell good, move stuff around and all of that shit. And then I heard him say, "Oh, the sheet." I'm not laughing. Ooh, ooh. I'm sorry. He says that the sheets go on the floor at night. And I'm like, what? So he was busy trying to say stuff. Okay, I am composing myself. I mean, it's not even a matter to laugh at. I, it's not. I am not laughing at the guy. I am not. It's just how he said it. It's how he said it. So wherever he is right now, the man they gotta do. Okay. So, like I was saying, I'm not laughing at his situation. Let's get it very clear. I am not laughing at his situation. I am laughing at how he was responding to the guy. That's the reason why I'm laughing because he was trying to find every excuse he could to tell the guy of what the reason why his room was filthy or smelly or whatever. And the guy was telling him to clean the place up a bit and make it smell a little bit better or something. And why I'm also laughing is like he did not know that he wasn't muted. He didn't know, remember, he was still live on air, so everybody is listening. And then there was YouTube cameras. You know you're not muted. You're not you're not mute. So that's the part I'm finding funny. I am not laughing at his situation. Let me see. Hold on. Grown Folks TV says he is in a co-ed shelter in LA. Hmm. What made him go in a shelter? You know what? Let me not. Mm-mm. I hope he's okay. I'm not even gonna. I'm hoping he's okay. Never know what people go through in life, but then you're going through all of that and you're cussing people out on YouTube so often and stuff. Good morning, Just Andrea. Good morning, Diana. Grown Folks TV says we found it. So I'm assuming that's you and what's his name that I first saw this ad? The mayor of Detroit. That I think that's the first place. So that's I don't know. Hey, a view is a view. Good morning. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey to those in the clouds. Hey to the haters up there, and hey to my supporters. I have to shout you both out because at the end of the day, you're both supporting. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, let me see. Let me see what he says right here. All that talk ain't the same. No, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, how would you be cussing people out and acting that way, and your situation is kind of fucked up? I don't know. I hope he gets. I hope it's a situation where it's a temporary thing, and he'll get himself together, and get things sorted out and be okay soon. I really mean that though. I really do. A view is a view. Yeah, I had to take a view is a view, let me tell you. And I have to say this too. Thank you to everyone who reached out to me while I was away for a few months. For those who know, they know. I was dealing with some really, really serious shit. And it would have been best for me to be off of here to deal with it, you know? Still dealing with it, but, I'm okay to some extent right now, you know? So shout out to those who, checked on me. I appreciated it, and I still appreciate it right now. I really do. You know, we're all virtual strangers on here and thing, but then, like I said earlier on, there's still a sense of community, and I'm still, grateful to those who, reached out to me to check if I was okay. I was really going through some shit. Okay. And I had sense enough to get off of here. And when I had a chance to, I'll peep in when I could. Of course, be a little bit messy and stuff. And the first day I came back, which was sometime last week, I think it was, the first time I actually went and said, let me go see what's going on here. I caught a live, and lo and behold, it was Noble. It was Noble. So- and so my first chat was pretty much my first chat live stream was a little bit on the messy side, and it was what I heard Noble saying. And I'm like, something must be really going on for Noble to be going off like this. And of course, I also see a finger in the butt, the first one, right? So the first one was that finger in the butt shit. And I'm like, is this true? Is this the same person who she was strung out on when they first started, to talk and whatever? And she was all head over heels. All of a sudden, he's a finger in the booty guy. Come on, when man, some women are something. And whoever wants to say shit about me and mommy, fuck you. Okay, yeah, some women can be, really, they are something else. When you are dating the person or you're just meeting, courting and stuff, that's the best person you've ever met. They could do no wrong. You love all these stuff about them. And the moment you see stuff going downhill, they are the worst person you've ever met. And you try to embarrass the person and all of that shit because you don't want to look bad on you too. And I'm not taking up for the guy because I don't know the dynamics of their relationship or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you didn't know he was a dick in the booty, I mean, finger in the booty person before when you went to meet him. And then I've heard some people keep saying, he keeps talking, he keeps talking. Well, so are you saying she's the only one who could talk about him? Fair is fair. And if he wants to quote unquote defend himself, let him do it. You know, that's just how I see it. Why should he be silenced? Oh, and whatever, whoever wants to say mammy, girl, whatever, fuck you. Go suck yourself. Whatever. Yeah. Hey, Queen Diva. Good morning. Good morning to everyone coming in. The same person you had all that love for is the same person you want to talk trash to. And I've heard him talk trash because that's the first one I came back and saw the video. So I'm assuming she was talking trash and he did the same. Like, what else? What else could it be? You know? Ciao. So those are the two things. So I don't know if they're trying to hurt each other by claiming, ooh, I'm with this person, I moved on. Like, how do you move from one relationship to another in like point 0.5 seconds? I guess I am like really old school. I don't know. You were in two relationships in less than a year. Now you're on to the third one in, let's say, a year and a half. I don't even know if it's been a year and a half because she just jumped. It's like a whole, ooh, man, maybe I am so old school. I don't know. I'm cut like bunny rabbits. Hold on. Yeah, I don't cough, be out here coughing in your ears like that and stuff. Right, a viewers of you all on YouTube. All of this happened right here on YouTube. I'm just saying, wow, all of that happened in less than a year. It was two of them. Man, well, everybody's different, I guess, but man, yeah, no shame. I call them Nana shame gal. Nana shame gal. I let you call him, sir. Nana pride gal them. That's what you call them. Nana pride gal. Nana shame. Nana. Okay, so I saw that. What else? I can only think of those two things. Let me see if anything else happened that I heard of. The P bomb thing. I didn't even get a chance to watch the what's it called that Nest did? The rap challenge or rap battle or whatever it was. It was a little bit too late for me, and I gotta get sleep. I'm getting old. I am acknowledging. I've been acknowledging that since my last birthday, and I'm like, girl, you are getting old. Okay, whether or not you want to believe it. Hey, Slappy. Hey, Slappy. Good morning. Slappy, did I hear that you cussed somebody out? Was it you? It was somebody. Oh, you were waiting for the replay? And I heard, well, wait, I was over by Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn is the one who was telling about what happened over there. I think, was it Jay Dunn? Yep. Yep. There are some things, I'm not gonna lie, I would have wanted to watch it, but the in-betweens, I don't know if I could deal with it. I heard that this heat, well, what is going on in their relationship? It's so toxic. It's not cute. Like, I can't listen to them arguing with each other and stuff. I don't know. I still stand by what I said. I don't care whether or not this is my opinion, and I don't care. Um, it was you, Slappy. Was it you? It was you. I heard you cuss somebody out, but I can't remember who it was. I don't remember who it was. Um, yeah. What else? Oh, I was talking about my opinion. Um, I don't think you got to do too much. Wagwan, so wagwan, so bomb. Good morning, man. I got something I want to talk about later on. Hopefully I can stay up long enough to talk about it. I have a topic coming up later on. Um, Hopefully I'll be able to stay up so we could have that little talk. I have a little segment coming up. Well, I spoke about this the last time. It's called Kickback with Carrie. It's pretty much something similar to what we did when I just started my channel. Remember we had those discussions in the early mornings. Um yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. I do that some nights too, as long as I can stay up. A girl is getting old. So I'm just reminding you of my kickback with Carrie, where all we're gonna do is just, have different topics that we talk about. One of them that I can remember right now is what we did about friendship. That one stood out to me for more than one reasons. When is it okay to end a friendship? I remember doing that one, and I really liked that one for more reasons than one. So this is going to be the name of the show that we're going to start. Hey, cool gamer.
Let me hear what you have to say.
Okay, so make sure you're there for Kickback with Carrie. So that's something I'm trying to get off. That's something that I'm going to try doing again. And fingers crossed, I'm going to make sure that I do it at least once per week. I was even thinking of changing my channel name to Kickback with Carrie, or should I just have it stay to Very Carrie? Whatever. At this point, it's whatever. Slappy is who's the next puppet? Wait, what did I miss? So bomb. Hold on, Slappy. How do you feel about another? Who is the next puppet? Deeds. Come on, so. Who is that? Where the argument started with Slappy, and where was it? Another thing I found interesting, when I was peeping in the bushes was what's her name? Dovey and her love connection. That was funny too. With this the is he Nigerian? I think yeah. Um Nigerian guy. I don't know. Is he really looking for love? And who wants to look for love at different parts of the world? I don't know. To me, it's just wishful thinking and a lot of talking over the phone and a lot of, video calls or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. What's the end game? Who is going to move where? That's the first thing I'm going to be thinking. Who moves where? Who goes where? You know? And for those who weren't like paying good attention, you'd have noticed that this person, well, Charip is obviously trolling. Do you really think she wanted to be with that guy? Oh, there was another puppet in the rap contest. Did they do good though, So Bomb? Did they do good? That was the minute interesting rap. Well, I guess I won't be able to see the rap contest since it was P bombed. Man, I would be scared. I was wondering with YouTube cameras yesterday, knowing that he just did that to Ness. How you were bold, you were brave to have him come up on your channel, didn't you? Weren't you afraid that he would P-bomb you too? Or maybe you were saying he wasn't upset with you. But the thing is, from what I'm hearing, he was upset with somebody else and what they said. So maybe he could have gotten upset too and P-bombed your channel, Gotta be careful. You never know. You never know when somebody's gonna be. Listen, take it from me. Being here, right here on this very same channel, somebody will click your link and say something. The words didn't come out of your mouth as the content creator, and the other person on the panel is going to be upset with you over what somebody else said, something that came out of somebody else's mouth. And I don't do that shit. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. I am not responsible for the words that come out of another adult's mouth. You see what I'm saying? Maybe as a channel holder, I can decide, if they still stay on the panel. But at the same time, you cannot hold me accountable for what somebody else says on the panel. But at the same time, he just P-bombed her. You took a risk with your channel. And the views of you were saying the right thing when you spoke to her about it. I don't know if she was too tired to get what you were saying, but you told her the right thing. You did. You did, because he could have done anything else. And she had to keep putting her overlay up, just in case. So that's something else you got to think about too, I can't think of too much of anything else that happened on the scene. Slappy. Slappy says she's a part of Beef Sector Black. Ooh, and there's another thing that I also, and I don't have the full details of this one. With the baby mama Brina, I think that's her name. Um, my views are a bit different. I don't encourage anybody who is racist, and at the same time, I don't use the N word at all. If we are gonna get offended about other ethnicities, other races calling us the N word, And if the N word is supposed to be such a bad thing, why do we use it amongst each other? Unpopular opinion. Oh, I don't know. If it's a bad word, why do we use it amongst each other? Why do we call ourselves nigga? I don't even like saying the word, you know. But to each his own, you know. That's just what I'm saying. If it's such a horrible word, why do we use it with each other? You know, knowing how it was used back then and why it was used and who used it. Why do we have to take that up? I'm just saying. I don't know the details and all the intricacies with that thing with that lady, and I don't even care enough to go look because I'm not going to her channel because I'm not sure what she's all about. Um, I don't know much about her. I just heard, like I said, I hear bits and pieces of stuff depending on where I go. I've also been seeing a lot of people being so fake towards each other. It is sickening. You hear me? Fake towards each other. It is so sickening. Being fake towards people because you know they're going to be upset. You know you're upsetting somebody else by being cool with that person. I'm seeing a lot of that happening. Clicking on people's panels because you know it's going to upset somebody else. I see a lot of that happening. You know, being cool with people for ulterior motives. I've been seeing a lot. Hey, I've been hearing some new words. Like diaspora has a different word. How is it pronounced again? Diaspora. There's another word. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's this situation. I was watching Brianna's channel the other morning, and was it morning or night? Uh, Whenever it was with what's her name? LG and with I'm sorry. I am trying to, regain some composure. Okay. So I was watching Brianna one day. I don't remember which day it was though. With the whole thing when who was on the screen, whatever it was, but LG. I didn't know LG and under new management had a little thing going on. Me, how's the song go? We've got a thing going on. I did not know that. You hear me? So I don't know if LG did not know she wasn't on mute. I don't know if LG knew she didn't realize she was on mute, but a whole conversation ensued between herself and under new management. And the other word that I learned was compassionate ship. She said she was seeking a compassionate ship with companionship with under new management, and then later on it would go on to a relationship. So those are my two beef sector words of the day or words of the week: compassionship and diaspora. Diaspora. Yeah, those were the two. So apparently on the new management and what's her name? LG been doing their little thug thistle behind the scenes. But I don't know. Isn't LG supposed to be married? LG, I thought you were married. I didn't know you were dipping in the lady pun too. And you could tell under new management is a Mac Daddy. He's under new management is something else. Okay. Let me go back to this up here. Slappy says, to be honest, before I began arguing on here, I never used it. We weren't allowed to use it. Mama Slappy doesn't play at all. Just being honest. I understand. Yes, LG, the twins. So we got LG and what's the other lady's name? LG, they're twins. LG and I don't remember the other G. Oh, so bomb, you're a twin too?
Oh wow, a whole family of them. Something's. Oh yeah, thank you, TG. A view is a view. Something's going on. I don't know what's going on, but there's something. They got a thing going on. They got a thing going on. Hey, oh, you got a fraternal twin. Okay. And on the new management did not want um her telling their business like that. She didn't want that. Okay, hold on. I didn't know they were twins. I thought that they were this. Oh no, I learned that pretty early that they were twins. But sometimes they argue with each other a lot of time. Auntie Donna, good morning. Ow, hope you're doing okay. I see you've been going live too, Auntie Donna. Okay, I was over there the other day. You were playing your music and stuff, and then there was no audio, girl. I was there waiting and waiting, sitting and waiting like Bob Marley, waiting in vain. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. All right, it's a singing morning, I guess. Hey, Queen Diva. Queen Diva is laughing. Dang, we got all these twins in the chat. We got Miss Queenie, we got So So Bomb, we got Slappy. We were talking about LG. Oh, my condolences. I think I remember when you said that too. My condolences to you, Miss Queenie. Speaking about condolences, do you know that? Well, it's been 2 years, or almost 2 years. Man, I have never been cut so deep in my life about the passing of somebody in my family. I did not know.
I did. I I did not know that this whole grieving process could get you like physically ill. Like for real, physically. I was not prepared for it at all. It was my first time experiencing, well, it happened another time too. But I'm just saying, this whole grieving process, it is nothing easy to deal with. You hear me? It is, you could hurt yourself and not know. I've mentioned a time or two, just simple stuff that I started doing, like eating a lot of ice cream and chocolate, fried chicken, and all of that stuff. And I didn't even used to like meat at all. But anyway, long story short, I did not realize how deeply this thing was impacting on my life. I got a good talk to even the other day, and I had to, one of the main things that the person made me do was delete like some pictures. I had to delete them to move on. Unfortunately, fortunately, I had to keep only the ones that had happier moments. So, like all the photos from the funeral, from the hospital, from anything that had to do with the person looking sickly or in their sleeping state. I'm going to use the word sleeping state. I had to remove them from my phone so I'll never have to look at them and experience that. And also, I was told that this person would never want to see you do yourself the way you're doing. They would be unhappy seeing you, I don't even want to talk about this shit. This is really hard. I'm just saying, sometimes you have to get tough love from your family, and I got that. I did not realize how much I was damaging my own darn self. And the reality of it, that even though it was harsh when I was being told, you have to let go. Keep the positive memories. th- They don't want to see you the way you are right now. They don't want to see you breaking down and all of this shit. They don't want to see, they would, if they were around, they wouldn't want that. And you know that this person is always a happy person and stuff, you know? So why would you do yourself like that? And, I'm getting over it. It is hard, but deleting those photos, it kind of took a little bit of the weight over my shoulder, because then you're going to have those days when your phones have those little reminders and it comes back to you and you see, oh, a memory, and you see all of that shit. I don't want to see that shit. So I had to delete them. I had to close my eyes to delete some of that stuff. Man, mm, now I'm gone a whole different space. Condolences to you. They were talking about him the other day because there was another person who passed from that same communications group, well, two actually. There was one before, and then the other person the other day. So they were talking about him too. That same person, that you're talking about. I remember. Right, let me see what Auntie Donna says. I know it was something wrong with the stream.
Oh, you're talking about the other day when you were coming live. Yeah. Oh, let me read it. I know it was something wrong with the StreamYard, but I came back and did another video. Oh, I didn't catch that one. I spoke upon. Ooh, okay, girl. I'm gonna go look because I was there waiting. I must have been in the old one because I didn't know that you went live again. Okay, I'll check that one out.
Let me see. Miss Queenie says so. It is tough, especially, you know what makes it worse? It's like you go around and you see people who may look like the person, or their mannerisms are similar, or something that reminds you. It is hard. You hear me? It is hard. And this is why sometimes you cannot be in this negative space when you're going through stuff. And I advise people to take breaks when they need it. You come back to the same negativity over here. Well, everything is not negative, but take your time off. It's okay. Slappy says, I lost my youngest auntie the day after this. But oh no. My condolences to you too. Good morning, the queen before you. Good to see you. Ciao. Just imagine your twin leaving you, child. I can well imagine. Miss Queenie girl, trust me, sometimes it's good to talk about it, Because up to last month I was a crying fool. You hear me? But uh that's one thing I can say. Delete those pictures. Delete the ones that does not have the person in a good light. And even those from the funeral I had to get rid of, like don't keep those sad stuff in your phones and stuff, and always remember how that person would want to see you right now. How would they feel knowing that you're always unhappy or always crying and moping around and stuff? To try to remember the good things. Try to remember that they like for you to be happy and stuff, those kind of things. So I'm pretty much almost dealing with it the right way right now, It took this family member who spoke to me about it. This is the second time she spoke, and I'm like, okay, I understand fully. While I did the first time she said it, it really hit home the last time, I didn't even realize I was making myself so sick, So bomb, not Peter. Not Pete. Who is Peter? There was another one before, and then there was one just last month. And the funeral of the memorial service was like 2 or 3 days ago. And they're from that same communication group. Yeah. Yeah. Let me think of something else to get off of this death thing. It is quite unfortunate. You have a lot of people who are going through stuff on here, and sometimes you come on here to like get over the shit, and then you just have the devil's own, what do you call them, the spawn. You got some people who the devil is just in them, and they just have to fuck up your day when you're trying to come and have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we spoke about that too. I was not in the actual live stream that happened, but I heard about it, and then excuse me, choking and talking about this person. Hold on. Whew, okay. Well, hmm, I didn't see it. I don't think it makes sense, Slappy. It says that you've lost control. You've lost control of your emotion. You've lost control of yourself to the point that you don't realize it's okay for you to disengage. You know, disengage. If you think the person has upset you that much, disengage. You don't have to pee bomb them. Come on. You left at the right time. And the thing is, he doesn't even care. He didn't even care. He was talking about it like it was nothing. Oh my God. He was talking about it like it was absolutely nothing. Oh, I showed them my whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. YouTube cameras, you are bold, girl. You could have gotten it too, because he could have gotten upset with somebody else who was on the panel and P-bombed you too. You know? He doesn't so bomb. Mm-mm. And it means you don't care what happens to the person's channel. Slappy. Slappy. Slappy says he lost his marbles in more than one. Ooh, in more than one ways. In more ways than one. Okay. So for those who are actually at the what's it called that Ness had, was it good? Because since I won't be able to watch it, since but was it good? You think he has a mixture of Asper? Oh Lord, you're diagnosing the guy. You're diagnosing the guy. Oh my God. Or did he already say he had it? Oh, okay, got you. I got you. Okay, wow. So I guess that makes it okay for him to do it. I guess in his mind he can always use those as okay. I can do it because I don't know. Mm-mm. Kind of glad I didn't see that. I don't think I would want to see. I don't think I want to see that shit. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, you're saying because of that. You're saying because of that. Mm-mm. He doesn't have good control. And he doesn't seem, you can't talk him down because he's not going to see what he did as wrong. Uh-uh. The person's name is Alan, so bomb. He get what? He gets naked when he gets mad? Oh, really? Wow. I'm gonna drop my link real quick because I'm not gonna be here that long. Is there a hater up in my clouds who's gonna check how many times I drop my link? Is there a hater up in the cloud checking how many people are watching? You know what? I also sat and listened to all 50 parts the other day. What's the Risa Tisa, whatever her name is? I hope I called it right. Um, he's high functioning. I got this lady that I watch with Stacy, but he says he doesn't want to record anymore, so I don't know who I'm gonna watch now. So I have her, and I have the Gentle Life because I have like 3 or 4 channels that that I watch with autistic children. So Stacy says he doesn't want to record anymore. So oh, there's another one. What's his name again? Was it Jody? What's his name? He tends to scratch his mom a lot. I don't remember his name, if it was Jody or something like that. Oh, what's his name? God, it slipped me. So I have a few channels that I watch with those parents and the strategies they use with their autistic children and stuff. So now I got one down. Let me see. Let the power go off when my son is running around in his underwear. Oh, so you both, there you go. You both can have what they call it. You can talk to each other about that. Mm-mm. I like the fact that she teaches him, Stacy, how to do his laundry, cook, prepare certain types of meals, and help him to be more on the independent side and stuff. So I like that too. I was talking about Risa Tisa. That girl. I didn't know I could stay and listen to something. I think it was almost 2 hours of that recording. I don't know how I did it, but I did. About this guy she was with who was a pathological liar. I'll say that. But she says he's narcissistic. And she's like, who the hell did I marry? Well, let me be the first to say the red flags were right there in your face and you refuse to see them. And I'm not going to say that there aren't men who like sweep certain women off their feet, you know, and are so nice that the women not see these things, or they pretend to be someone they're not, and then the real true them comes out months after or years after. But at the same time, the first day they were going to meet with each other, her tire blew out. You hear me? Her tire blew out the first day they were going to meet. And you're going to tell me you didn't realize that was the first? That was God. That was the creator saying, girl, don't go anywhere. Hustle Kelly podcast. Hey, welcome. Okay, so her tire blew out. That was the first red flag. I know accidents can happen, anything can happen. I get that. But at the same time, they walked into the Cheesecake Factory hand in hand like it was supposed to be something cute. I'm like, what? What else happened? He kept putting her off when it was time for them to look to first of all, why did she move him into her house so early? It took her like a few weeks before she had him in her home. She was already hiding the relationship from her family. He was already lying about the fact that he told you he played sports. I don't remember which one it was, football, something. And you didn't even take the time out to go search for that person's name. You have got to be kidding me. I am a detective when I need to be. You hear me? I am going to make sure that everything you say corroborates with there has to be some documentation, something, to say, okay, how can you tell me that you are this big player, athlete, and I can't find your name nowhere? You're going to just listen to that. And I think she also got caught up I think she was also desperate to be in a relationship. I don't know. I think she was also desperate to be in a relationship with someone, so she would have done anything to be with a guy and to get married and have a child. Another, it may sound insensitive, and a lot of people tended to agree with me too, is when she lost her baby. Maybe at the time it would not have seemed like a sign, but that was also one too. You know? I don't know. When they were looking for the house and he wanted to be in charge of everything, um, she had nothing to do with it. And he kept finding excuses after excuses. That should have been a sign. The fact that he was working in some company or whatever, she claimed, and all of a sudden, oh, and he was living in a one bedroom studio apartment somewhere. There's so many things that was happening that was like, ooh, red flag, red flag. Red flags, they were everywhere. You hear me? There were red flags everywhere. But she didn't want to see it. And he was also a user. So I'm not giving him any pass at all because he was a user, obviously. It was crazy. You know what? And then there were other people who came out, girlfriends, ex-wives, and they were saying he did practically the same thing to them too. And I'm like, wow. And of course, he's out. He came out too. So there are videos of him out there disputing the things that she was saying and being like, "Oh no, she's a liar, this, that, and the other." How is it that the ex-wife came out and said the same thing, even with him taking her to the dealership to go test the cars out and all of that shit? It's crazy. It is crazy. You hear me? It's crazy. I'm just thinking that women need to make sure whenever you're going into a relationship, don't leave. Don't pretend that you don't see the red flags when they are there. Follow your intuition. Follow it. Do not overlook stuff and think, oh, it's just that, and you find yourself making excuses and stuff. She even was talking about how she was doing diaries, like journaling stuff that happened, you know? One of the things my mom says to do is always research that person. Do whatever you have to do to find out about that person because you never know. You never know. You never know. If that person could also be a member of your family and you not know. You see what I'm saying? You see? So you have to do your due diligence. You have to check these people out. You have to make sure that they don't have certain types of, I'm going to say, illnesses or diseases. Let me put it that way. You may never know. Some people are cuckoo and you don't know. And you're going to be with this person not knowing that they're cuckoo. They may have, you want to also know if they have a criminal background. You need to know everything before you fall for people. So just continue to stand in love and not fall in love. Okay, shout out to the whalers. Stand in love. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Stand in love. Don't fall for it. Okay. And that's that. I think that's it for right now. Until I see anything else happening. That's it for right now. I'm hoping I can come back later on to have a quick discussion. Keep back with Carrie. It's gonna be something about relationships. When I get back on here, hopefully, things work out as planned and I get back on here. Hold on. Miss Queenie and So Miss Queenie and So Bum. I don't think So Bum. Do you click links? It wouldn't be right now. Would you talk about would you like share some of the strategies that you use? to deal with this. Or I don't even know if you would want to do something in a space like the beef sector, but if you want to, we could talk about it to help those who are, experiencing the same thing. If you want, let me know. Okay, got you. And Aisha also shared. There are quite a number of people who shared this. So I don't know if you want to be like a part of a panel to discuss like strategies for those, because there are a lot of people in the clouds who may not drop down and they're going through it too. And they would want to know like what are some of the things that I could do? You know, like this new lady I found. She has this thing where I saw her son beating her like, well, no, that was another one. But he was scratching her up and stuff, and she has to be like, safe hands, safe hands. I don't know. I didn't subscribe, but I keep it always comes up in my timeline. I gotta go find her and subscribe. And, you know, they have like different things they have to say to get him to calm down and stuff. Um, so maybe with the experience that you have, you can help. But who knows? This area here of YouTube is something else, so I can understand. Maybe Aisha would also, be a good addition to the conversation. Okay, got you. Got you. Okay. And maybe you could also tell about like what are some of the stuff. I Miss Queenie, I get it, girl. I get it. Like especially for those who are younger or who the babies are much younger, what are some of the signs that they should be looking out for? Because some people don't know until it's too late. Have you seen this little girl? Her, I think her mom calls her Cowie or Callie, and she laughs at everything her child does. She's the girl, that the little baby that does the side eye, and she's always on the bed eating and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that she is autistic. Does anybody know about her? Have you ever seen her? That's that little cute little girl. She has like bright or big eyes, and she does a side eye a lot, and sometimes she twirls around and around, and her mom keeps laughing at everything she does, and the people are always in the comment section saying go get her checked out. And you can see she has an aversion. You could see sometimes when she touches certain texture, certain foods. You don't know her? Oh my gosh. I gotta start subscribing, but I don't want to be subscribed to too many people. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find it. Right, so bomb. So people have been saying it, not being mean and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna find her. I think her mom calls her Callie. Here she goes. I found her. And they keep saying the bombastic side eye. She's not saying a lot of words just yet, but some children, they develop, a little slower than some. Everybody's different. But they're just asking her, check your daughter out. Check her out, see if she's okay. I think she says she went to the doc once and they say she's fine. Oh, you know who it is, Auntie Donna? Right, so bomb. For real. I found her, but it's somebody else putting her content on their channel. They keep saying Kylie with a bombastic side eye. I'm like, what? I've seen her just spinning around and stuff. And I'm like, uh-uh. I'm not sure. And I'm not the one to diagnose anybody's child, But it's also important that people understand what are some of the early signs. So I agree with you, so bomb. Early detection is the best thing. Hmm. But anywho, guys, I think I'm gonna go now. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. I think I see somebody who I like is live, and it's Deanna. Okay, I'm gonna go check her out because I've been here waiting for like an early morning live stream. You always see her videos, right? Mm-hmm. Deanna is live. Let me go. Let me see what she's talking about. I got up. I kept checking my phone to see who was live and stuff. Child, hold on. Who she got? What's she talking about? Deanna is live, guys. For those who are just coming in, I'm about to head on out of here. It's been really good coming back and having a little chit chat with you guys. I appreciate you guys as per usual. Shout out to everyone who came through. I'm gonna go see what's going on over by Deanna. Um, and hopefully I'll be back tonight. So see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you around. Bye.